Welcome, dear subscribers and viewers. As we venture into the depths of our story, let's take a moment to seek protection, not just for ourselves, but for each one of you, our extended family. May we all be shielded from harm, may we always find the strength to rise again after a fall, and may the spirit of adventure never die within us. Now, let's dive into the story of an adventure that changed my life forever. Welcome, dear subscribers and viewers. On the brink of my 16th birthday, my father and I embarked on an adventure that was more than it seemed. Picture this. The year was 1992. A day was set aside for a father-son adventure, plunging into the muddy thrills of the South, riding on three-wheelers. This was more than a pastime. It was a rite of passage for teenagers, a muddy baptism into the world of grown-ups. We lived near a labyrinth of mud pits, a treacherous playground for teens hungry for a taste of adrenaline. The winding trails and muddy slopes were a familiar sight, a place where we would challenge ourselves and our three-wheelers. You see, these vehicles were notorious for their precarious safety, and I was no stranger to the risks involved. I had already worn the badge of courage once before, a broken wrist from a previous accident. Yet the thrill of the ride, the bonding with my father, and the sheer joy of being young and invincible outweighed the potential dangers. Little did I know, this whole adventure was a clever ruse orchestrated by my father to keep me away from home. The real surprise was a birthday party waiting for me, a secret I had managed to uncover. But as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. As we raced through the trails, the world seemed to blur into a whirl of green and brown. The roar of the engines, the spray of the mud, and the rush of the wind were intoxicating. But in the blink of an eye, everything changed. A fateful turn, a loss of control, and the world spun into chaos. I was thrown off my three-wheeler and crashed violently into a tree. In this moment of unforeseen adventure, the unexpected beckoned me. What lay beyond this accident was a journey more profound than any earthly thrill ride. A journey that would take me beyond the confines of this world to the very edge of existence and back. A journey into the afterlife. In that moment, the world as I knew it changed drastically. Suddenly, I was no longer confined by the physical body I'd known for almost 16 years. My consciousness seemed to lift, to rise from the scene of the accident, ascending into the vast expanse of the sky. The higher I soared, the smaller my surroundings became, until I was engulfed in the infinite beauty of space. The earth, a vibrant sphere of blues and greens, was now beneath me, a breathtaking sight to behold. It was as if I was seeing our planet for the first time, viewing it not just as a home, but as a part of a much larger cosmic tapestry. The stars shone with a brightness I'd never seen before, their light not hindered by the Earth's atmosphere. It was peaceful, serene, and filled with an indescribable sense of wonder. In this realm of celestial beauty, I was greeted by a being of radiant light. This luminous entity with an aura of profound wisdom communicated a message that was both surprising and comforting. It was a telepathic connection, a dialogue without words. In the silence of the cosmos, the being shared that my time on Earth had not yet concluded. I was not meant to stay in this radiant realm. Another entity equally radiant joined us, and together they guided me on a journey beyond my wildest dreams. We traversed the cosmos, arriving at a vast, otherworldly planet. This place was a stark contrast to Earth. It was filled with cities that shimmered in the ethereal light, and landscapes untouched by time or man. Upon landing on a hilltop beside a crystal-clear stream, I met a figure that was both familiar and awe-inspiring. Clad in simple white robes, his presence was unmistakably divine. It was Jesus. His words, though soft, echoed in my consciousness. My arrival in this realm was premature. What followed was an enlightening exchange of knowledge. The light beings acted as translators, facilitating a conversation that transcended language. They imparted wisdom about the cyclical nature of life and the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. I learned about the purpose behind our earthly existence, the lessons we must learn, the love we must share, and the growth we must achieve. In the midst of this profound revelation, I was presented with a choice. I could stay in this peaceful realm, free of earthly worries, or I could return to the physical world, to the life I had known. The decision was not easy. The serene beauty of this realm was enticing, its tranquility soothing, but a sense of duty tugged at my soul. There were tasks unfinished, relationships yet to bloom, and a life left to live. With this newfound understanding, I was faced with a choice: to stay or to return. Driven by a sense of duty, I chose to return to the life I knew on Earth. My eyes fluttered open to the sterile white of a hospital room, the beeping of the heart monitor, a stark contrast to the serene silence of the realm I had just left. The harsh reality of my situation quickly set in. I was back in my broken body, confined to a hospital bed, the aftermath of the accident a painful reminder of my earthly existence. The doctors marveled at my miraculous recovery, attributing it to luck or divine intervention. They had no idea of the journey I had embarked on, the beings of light I had met, or the wisdom I had gleaned from my encounter with Jesus. I was a living miracle, and yet I felt a profound sense of isolation. The decision to keep my near-death experience private was not an easy one. I yearned to share the insights I had gained, to let others know there was more to life than our earthly existence. But I also feared the skepticism, the judgment, the ridicule that such a revelation might provoke. I grew up in a conservative environment where such experiences were often dismissed as hallucinations or fabrications. I didn't want my truth to be invalidated or trivialized, so I chose silence. I buried my experience deep within me, letting it simmer, letting it shape my worldview. It became my compass, guiding me through life's trials and tribulations. I knew there was a purpose to my existence, a mission I had yet to fulfill. I found solace in the knowledge that death was not an end, but a transition. I understood that our earthly life was just one part of a grand cosmic journey, a journey that transcended time and space. Over time, I realized that my near-death experience was not just a personal testament, but a universal message. A message of hope, of love, of unity. A message that we are all connected, that we are all part of something much greater than ourselves. This encounter with the afterlife remained my personal testament to the existence beyond our earthly realm. Life resumed its ordinary rhythm in the days that followed. The sterile hospital room gave way to the familiarity of my home, the beeping of the heart monitor replaced by the mundane sounds of everyday life. But inside me, a transformation was taking place. The wisdom I had gained from my near-death experience was not meant to be locked away. It was a gift, a beacon of light that was meant to illuminate the path for others. Despite the fear of judgment, I felt a growing urge to share my experience. I realized that my silence was not serving anyone. It was time to embrace my truth and let it shine. So I started praying, seeking guidance on how to share my story. I prayed for courage, for wisdom, for the right words to articulate my experience. I prayed for the strength to withstand the skepticism, the judgment, the ridicule that might come my way. But most of all, I prayed for my message to touch the hearts of those who needed it most, to those who were struggling with loss or grief, to those who were grappling with existential questions, to those who were seeking solace and hope. As I prayed, a sense of peace washed over me. I knew I was on the right path. I knew it was time to break my silence. As we journey through life, we often encounter experiences that challenge our understanding of reality. These pivotal moments, such as the near-death experience I've shared with you, can profoundly shape our perspective, urging us to question, to seek, and to grow. This story is not merely a recounting of a personal journey. It's an invitation to look beyond the physical, to consider the infinite possibilities that lie within and beyond our earthly existence. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of inquiry and the courage to embrace the unknown. The light beings and their message, the encounter with an otherworldly realm, these experiences offer a glimpse into a broader understanding of existence, a realm beyond our traditional beliefs. Engaging with these narratives, we learn the importance of openness, of seeking truth in our unique ways, and of sharing our experiences. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe to the channel and share it with others who might appreciate it.